Hi, this is Carrie with In Time Victory. I wanted to get on here, sorry about that, and tell you about some dreams that I received in July of this year. Um, these four dreams were given to me over a week, like 10-day period. Um, and I believe they were all connected. I didn't at the time, but I'll tell you how that happened, how I came to believe that. And I'll tell you about what I think or what I received at that time from those dreams. So the first dream, it was a during the day. I'm looking at the sky, and it was a blue sky, but there was a dark mass that filled the sky. You could see a little bit of a blue underneath it, just enough to tell that it was not nighttime. If the blue had not been there at all, the little sliver, I would have thought it was nighttime because it was so dark. So it was a dark mass of either cloud or smoke or a mixture of both that I was looking at. And as I was watching it, I saw bombs on both sides of this thing, bombs dropping down, and the smoke trails from those bombs. I never saw them reach the ground. That's very important. I never saw them reach the ground. I just saw them dropping. And I immediately thought this was the end. But I was never scared. I was just kind of watching objectively at this stuff going on. And as I looked up at this dark mass, I saw it begin to part, and an opening began in the middle of it. And behind that opening, I could see a blue sky with white clouds, white puffy clouds, which are my favorite. I love the beautiful white puffy clouds. But I saw a circle open up in that darkness, and it was kind of pretty intense, because as this circle of darkness, circle in the darkness opened up, and then you have the blue sky with white clouds behind it. And the edge of that circle was moving kind of like what you see, like when you see a mirage, in the desert, and it kind of moves because of the heat or whatever. But that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of that flittering that happens in when you see a mirage. So I'm looking at that, and that was the end. And in the dream, right before I woke up, I thought, wow, that looks like some sort of portal. And then I woke up, and I wrote in my journal that I think I was shown the beginning of the rapture. That's what I thought. I had no idea, but that was the feeling that I got from that. I think that's what I got, like that it was just right in time. That's why I think that I never saw the bombs drop. I never saw them hit the ground. I just saw them coming down, and then that portal open up in the darkness and showing a beautiful blue sky with white clouds behind it. And then the movement in the outer edge of that circle. So I thought, wow, that's pretty awesome. I mean, that is just like in the nick of time. He's going to grab us, just right on time, just snatch us, like the catching away is going to be removing us immediately from danger. So that's what I thought. And I just journaled it. And then, it's very important for you to know also that during this week and a half that I got these, I had other dreams also. I had some personal dreams, and then I had some other dreams. But I noticed later that this was a theme that I had received in the week and a half. So the next one I got was, I believed when I was entering a portal. I was going through something, and it was opening up to a blue sky with white clouds. And it's, I have to note that I didn't connect these two until the very end. So at this time I was like, wow, I think I was going into a portal, is because I know I was going through something, and the other side was a blue sky with white puffy clouds. A few days later, I had a third dream, and sorry, I'm just reading out of my journal. It was a blue sky, beautiful blue sky with white puffy clouds, and I saw this looked like a ball of white light, and it was so bright that I remember feeling, because this was more like a vision. I was kind of just on that edge of awake and asleep. So I actually was aware of my body also, because I could feel my eyes. I was turning my eyes down and squinting them because I couldn't hardly look at this thing. It was so bright. It was brilliant white light. Just it filled the sky with brilliance, and it was white, and I'm looking at it, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and I thought, is that the sun? No. And I'm in my dream / vision, I was like, is that the sun? And I'm like, no, because I kept trying to stare at it, but it was so bright. I kept having to move my eyes and turn away because I couldn't look at it for very long. And there was a feeling that I got from it also. It was supernatural. I knew that. So I'm looking at it after I thought it was the sun. Then I said, no, it's not the sun, because the sun is yellow light. And this is the purest white light I've ever seen in my life. Never seen anything like it. And it was it's so bright. And what's funny is I was like, is that Jesus, Yeshua? I wonder if that was him. And I thought that's what I was looking at. I mean, I woke up after that. I remember trying to look at it and then feeling my eyes, my physical eyes, squeezing tight and turning away from it because I couldn't look for very long at a time. And so then I woke up and I thought, I think that's what I saw. I think I saw him in his full glory. And it wasn't confirmed, but that's the feeling. I mean, all of my dreams, I have a feeling. Some sort of feeling message that I get from them, and that's what I believe is the communication. But what is funny is right after that, I was listening to Melissa at Midnight Hour Oil, and she was talking about a dream she had where she saw a ball of white light, and I don't know if it was round. It's like trying to look at the sun. You can't really tell it's so bright. You can't really see a whole lot of it. But that's just what you saw. But she was talking about a ball of white, bright, brilliant light. And it was funny to me when she was talking about it that she had thought to herself, is that the moon? And she was like, no, that's not the moon. And it was funny because I thought, is that the sun? No, it's not the sun. Like, I'm trying to recall these things that it could be, but it wasn't anything like that. Anyway, and that when she was trying to figure it out, if she had told the dream to a friend, and the friend thought that that's who it was, and to me that was confirmation that is what I had seen, because it was like the very next day when I listened to her video, and I was like, yep, I know exactly what you mean, because I went through thinking it was the sun for a second, trying to figure out and trying to identify it, because I'd never seen anything like it. So I believe totally that was him. And the last one I had was, the last one in this series was a blue sky with white stratus clouds, those kind of like long linear clouds. And the sky was just filled with them, and just layers and layers. And the sky was moving really fast. Those clouds were moving really fast. And I totally did not understand that one. So I just wrote, blue sky with white stratus clouds, and the clouds were moving really, really fast. I never seen clouds move like that before. So I was telling my uncle when I woke up, and I was explaining to him what I had seen, and I said, it's kind of like, how you see like a seed that grows, a seed in the ground, and and it's making a flower, and the flower, and it speeds up time. It's like time-lapse video. And this is what I was telling him, like it speeds up time-lapse video. And I knew immediately what that was. As I was trying to talk it out with him, which is what, Rhonda Empson suggests, is to talk out your dreams, and you'll be able to understand them a little bit better. I knew that's what the message was. And it was just, fast, like quick, because time was speeded up. So I still did not connect all of these, because remember, this had been over a week and a half, all stretched out. So I was writing that last one in my journal, and you can see here how my progress. I'm writing the last one out. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, and I'm saying there, I start up here, and I'm saying, and then that's when I'm clicking it, because I had said what had happened on that last one, and I started writing, I started thinking about the theme that seems to have taken place in my visions/dreams this week: clouds and blue skies. So then I started writing the little, what had happened, the 4 that I got, okay? So I started writing those, and I was looking at them all together, and then I decided, well, I'm gonna put on the side of those little, paraphrase dreams, on the side what I got, the message or the feeling or whatever that I got from those. And so the first one I got war, rapture, same time. Okay, war, rapture, that's what I saw. And then the second one, going into the portal, was going into heaven, because I believed that blue sky with the white clouds was heaven, because of the first dream that I got, where the sky, the clouds, the darkness had opened up, in the blue sky with white clouds was after that. And the third one was that I saw him, meeting him, not just saw him, but I met him in his glory. I saw him in his fullness. And the fourth one was, time is really fast. And as I put those together, I read it, and to me that was a full message: war, rapture, going into heaven, meeting him, and time is really fast. To me, it blew my mind. It hit me physically as I put all of these together, and I believe that he was giving me those little snippets of those messages all throughout the week, and it was so beautiful that I had not connected this. He was prompting me to write this down. I saw the theme. I wrote the little shorter versions of the vision/dream that I got, and then I put the meanings right next to them, and then I read it, and to me it was like a sentence. We're going to have the rapture, and you're going to go into heaven, you're going to see him, and it's going to be really fast. Anyway, I was so kind of freaked out about it. I had to rewrite it once I got to work, and sent that picture to my daughters and friends, and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I hope this blesses you, and I hope this blesses your day. I just think that if we dive deeper into him, he will show us all of these glories and all of these wonders, and he is waiting for us to, open the door. He stands at the door and knocks. Open the door, dive into him, and he will bless you. I love all of you. Have a beautiful day.